Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Belaus with Feel Good Qigong, and today's class will be a combination of Qigong and taichi. So I talk a lot about in Qigong is about restoration, repairing what we've damaged over the years, restoring what we have left. So a lot of the practice in the beginning is about restoring our bodies. So we circulate, we activate, and we stimulate. And then the next step is we come into a flow. And the flow is the taichi. So once you unclog the hose, take the knots out of the hose so the water can come through that hose smoothly, then we can go similar to our bodies when we can get rid of the tension, the knotting, the discomfort in our physical bodies. And then we can come into more of a slow flow, which is taichi. So that's what this class will be about today. So we're going to get started with some restoration to activate and to stimulate and to circulate our bodies so we can prepare for the Tai Chi movement. So I'm just going to fix my camera here a little bit. So we will go right into shaking. So shaking the 9 gates. It's one of the quickest ways that you can get some circulation going. And it's also a wonderful way to release some tension. So it's kind of like shaking off your day. Or starting your day. I like to start my day with this, just especially after sleeping, from lying down. I get up, I'll have a glass of water to hydrate myself, do what I need to do, and then I'll start some movement. And shaking is always a go-to for me. And like I said, it's one of the easiest way to circulate. We want to circulate our body because manually we want to go in and circulate our body. Passively, it doesn't work so quickly as it does when we're much younger. We don't have to worry about that so much when we're younger. The body's just naturally always rebuilding itself, a lot of building blocks. But then as we start to age, things do slow down. The thing is to not so much slow down, but keep on moving, but moving in ways that are healing to your body and not harmful to the body. I think that is the biggest message I can give you, is to find ways to move where the body can repair itself and not break it down. But Qigong is one way that you can do that, and also Tai Chi. So we're shaking the 9 gates, we're getting some our inflammation down, especially out of the joints. If you have a lot of joint pain on a regular basis, you're inflamed. So this will help to get some of those fluids in the main joints of your ankles and your knees and your hips and your wrists and your shoulders and your neck. As it starts to circulate, the body's starting to activate, and the body will start to feel some stimulation. And then stop, and then notice that stimulation. Maybe there's some tingling happening between the fingers and your hands. Maybe you feel your breath's a little deeper. It's different for everybody, and the more you practice this, the more you're going to become aware of this activation. Let's add a little breath with this. As we inhale through the nose, we're going to make this, it's a chi ball. As you exhale, compress as you shift into the heels. As you inhale, feel this expansion of the breath entering your system. And as you exhale, you're compressing and you're shifting into the heels. So this movement alone, just rocking forward and back on the feet, is another way to circulate your body. We're activating it again. We're waking it up for our day. And then using this awareness, visualizing this ball between your hands like a balloon. As you inhale, it expands, and as you exhale, that balloon will compress. Similar as your breath comes in, it's expanding your entire body, not just into the lungs or into the chest, but your whole body, the front of your body, the sides of your body is breathing fully and deeply like a newborn baby without any stress or strain, just a natural rhythm of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. 70% of our toxins are released through our exhalation. So it's important to learn how to breathe, reset your breath so you can get the optimal benefit of correct breathing. So inhaling, expanding the body with breath. And as you exhale, you can blow it out through the mouth if you'd like. Inhaling through the nose, and then exhale all the way out through the mouth. Let's start moving our spine in many different directions. Make little fists with your hands, and we're going to inhale as you lean back, opening up the front of the spine. As you exhale, you round the spine. So we're just going to go forward and back, opening front and opening the back of the spine. So this is called spinal cord breathing. So we're starting to get some movement in the spinal cord, kind of like that hose. If it's knotted up, you're not going to get the cerebral spinal cord fluid that you need. So we're releasing some of the knotting and the gripping in the spine, especially just moving it forward and back. Now we're going to take this a little bit deeper. As you inhale, start to slide your hands down. You're going to arch the back. As you exhale, round the spine and slowly curl up one vertebrae at a time. So we're working a little bit further down the spine, the whole spine now from the cervical vertebrae all the way down to the mid-back is starting to get that beautiful flushing of fluids. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Another one, inhale and exhale. And slowly come all the way up. We're going to interlace our fingers, press them down, bring them forward, round the spine once again, opening up the back body. Inhale, raise your arms up, come onto your toes, drop your heels, lean over to one side for a deep side stretch. Inhale, up onto the toes, drop the heels, over to the other side for a deep side stretch. So do this one more time, stretch, lean over, and then separate the palms of the hands away from each other for a deeper stretch, especially in the thoracic spine. Inhale up, relax bring the heels down, and then separate the palms of the hands away from each other. So now we've gone forward and back, side to side. We're going to do a twist. We're going to keep the head centered to start with, and you're just twisting the spine from side to side. The arms are like heavy coat sleeves, on a coat. They're just going from side to side. You're doing this twisting movement, and the arms are just following. This is called knocking on the door of life because we're knocking on your kidneys. Kidneys is the wellspring of your body. It's where it governs all your fluids. So we always want to tonify the kidneys. The kidneys is also the major organ that we work with in this winter season. Now you can start to bring your head along with the twist. So you start to get that nice movement in the neck. So you can turn your head all the way to one side and all the way to the other side. Spinal cord breathing is a really easy way to get that spine nice and limber and getting all that knotting out of the body. Let's start to activate and stimulate again and circulate. So these are all for circulation, stimulation, activation. We're going to tap, and tap is another way of bringing heat to the surface of the skin, bringing a lot of moisture to the body. You want to be pink, plump, and moist is the mantra. Always hydrating your system. It's not only just about drinking lots of fluids, it's also moving those fluids. If you drink a lot of fluids and you're not moving, it's just going to pool in your legs, and then you have edema or other kinds of things. Kind of like a mucky lake. If there's no a stream underneath it to move the water, it gets very green and putrid. Similar to your body. Let's tap the neck a little bit, and then we come right into the chest. This whole area, lots of lymph nodes here. It's also some meridian lines of the kidneys and the lungs. And if this time of year you're starting to build up with some fluid, this is a great way to release some of that congestion. Also, have somebody also lightly tap your back if you feel like you're starting to fill up with some fluids. You want to stop things in its tracks, and that's what these practices are about. They're preventive. They're preventing something to exacerbate. So if you do this every day, a little bit every day goes a long way. Let's tap our thymus gland. We're also tapping the flat bone of the sternum, which helps to produce our bone marrow, the white and red blood cells, which is really important for your immune system. We're going to tap right along the inside of the arm. Again, we're bringing heat to the surface of the skin. This is also helps to stimulate our proprioceptors, that system of the body that helps you navigate how you walk or how you move in space. Tapping around the breast tissue, lots of lymph nodes here. Important that we get those lymph nodes activated. They help to release your toxins. They flush out your toxins. So we're again manually going in here to wake up the body, stimulate the body, and get the body moving, stimulated, activated, so it's working at its optimal level and all your organs are being taken care of. They're getting all the nutrients that they need because you're moving your body, you're pumping, we're at pumping action. Like a hydraulic system. And that helps to get your fluids moving, your lymph fluids, spinal cord fluids, synovial fluids for all your joints, your blood moving. Then let's tap the whole trunk of the body. And if you're not, you want to check in with your breath from time to time and make sure you're not holding it. Sometimes when we're learning some new movements, we'll hold our breath without realizing it. So once you bring some attention to it, just release it. Just notice that I'm holding my breath a little bit too much. I need to start breathing a little bit deeper, maybe a little bit slower as well. Now we're tapping the hips, the hip joints. We're going to tap the glutes behind you. Your glutes are part of the bladder system. Then you're going to massage your kidneys right at the low back where your adrenals are. Also jump up and down a few times on your heels so you feel your eyeballs bouncing up and down. This helps again to release gooiness and stickiness, those knots, breaking up those knots, breaking up the adhesions in the body. Tap down the backs of the legs. So again, we're stimulating our system from the inside of the legs. And then we're going to tap and slap a little bit here in the groin. Again, lots of lymph nodes here. Again, let's tap that femur bone, hip bone, down the sides of the legs. And then all the way down to the ankles, up the legs. We're going to spend a little time here with the knees. Take one hand on the back of the knee, the other one in the front, and slap vigorously. Then on the sides of the knees. Knees get really blown out. So we want to bring lots of stimulation and circulation to the knees at all times. Let's come up the front of the legs, and then we slap and tap once again. And then hold. Again, notice any sensations. Do you feel warmer? Do you feel a little bit more energized? Do you feel some tingling, some warmth in the feet? Maybe your hands are nice and pink. Maybe your mouth's nice and moist. Those are indications you've circulated, you've activated, and you stimulated. So exhale, we're going to release down. We return back to the earth. We want to ground ourselves down as we lift up. Lifting our energy up for the day, but also always returning back to home base, always returning to the earth. And then one more time, inhaling up. That's what's going to keep us nice and stable, is understanding that principle of standing firmly on the ground, but also lengthening up through to the sky. So now we've activated, we circulated. Now we're going to start some flow movement where all the knots are hopefully mostly gone. So we're just going to start to rock forward and back on our feet. Now you want to start, before you start, stack the bones. So move the feet away from each other. This will lift your arches up. It'll lift your whole inner core up, and that's what we want. Lots of prolapsing happens, as we're aging. So we don't want that to happen. We want to lift up from the core, from the arches of the feet all the way up. And you'll feel a stabilization when you do that with your legs. There's a soft bend in the knee. Lift the shoulders up, down, and back. Arms are at your side. This is called mountain. This is where we root down into the earth once again. And then from here, we start to move forward on the ball mounts of the feet. We shift into the heels. So we don't want to keep like a Frankenstein, just kind of moving back and forth. You soften the knees. And when you come forward on the ball mounts, there's a little bit of an arch in the back. As you exhale and shift into the heels, there's a little bit of a tucking of the tailbone. So again, we're creating that pumping action again. We're creating lots of movement in the spine all at the same time. So this movement is fluid. The whole body is moving. We're not just moving our feet and our legs. It's the feet, waist, and the arms. So as you inhale, you come forward on the ball mounts. There's a little bit of an arch, which is the waist, and then the arms come out. As you exhale, you shift into the heels, tuck the tailbone under, and the arms come forward. So it's feet, waist, and arms. So this is the main movement when we come into Tai Chi. The whole body's going to move. The body's going to move the arms. It's feet, waist, and arms. And just doing this is a practice onto itself. It's understanding this principle of that there's a fluidity in the movement. There's nothing stiff about it, but we're also rooted into the earth. So we stand like a mountain, move like a river, finding that fluidity, the flow. We activated with stimulated, with circulated. Now we come into the flow. And this is where the body starts to find a rhythm. A rhythm in the breath and a rhythm in the movement. Now we're going to practice what's called Cstep. And a lot of this particular movement is going to show up a lot in the Tai Chi practice. You're going to bring your heels together, shift over to your right side to the right leg. Bend, both knees are slightly bent. All the weight's going to be on your right foot. You're going to dot your left toes. And then just turn your waist. You'll notice that there's an opening here by just bringing the feet this way. You can really get a lot of movement with this particular planting of the feet. Now from here, this is called the Cstep. You're creating a C, and then you drop your heel down in front of you. It's called step on the break. You bend your knee. Now make sure this knee's not wobbly, that it's directly under your heel. You come back, you shift back, you step on the brakes. You shift back, you step on the brakes. So it's similar again, feet, waist, and arms. So here's the feet, the waist is going back, and then the arms come forward. Back, forward. Back, forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is called moving the millstone. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let the arms just be the last thing. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. Feet, waist, and arms. See, there's that flow. Feet, waist, and arms. Let's bring that leg back. Shift your weight now on your left leg, your left foot. Dot with your right toes. Again, just notice that movement that you have in your body to turn. Then we C-step, drop that heel, step on the brake, come back onto the heel, step on the brake, shift back, come forward, come back, come forward. And we're going to add the arms, feet, waist, arms, feet, waist, arms. I'm doing that backwards, feet, waist, arms, feet, waist, arms, feet, waist, arms. So the arms are moving from the rest of the body. So the practice is understanding this flow, feeling the flow in the body, like a river flowing smoothly, naturally, without any clogging up, unimpeded. And then we'll bring the breath into it. You inhale back, exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward, inhale back, exhale forward, and then rest. Same principle of feet, waist, and arms. We're going to open up the flow again. As you inhale, feet, waist, arms, shift into the heels, feet, tuck the tailbone under, arms come down. Inhale, feet, waist, arms. Exhale, shift, waist, arms. Inhale, ball mounts of the feet, waist, arms. Exhale, shift into the heels, tuck the tailbone under, arms come down. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Don't let the arms come past your shoulders. Inhaling, finding the rhythm, the flow of the body. The whole body's moving from the foot, feet, waist, and arms. Inhale and set. We'll do another one from side to side. Shift over to your left. You're going to grab the apple from the tree, eat the apple, switch to the other side, grab the apple, eat the apple, grab the apple, eat the apple, Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, it's feet, waist, arms. Feet, waist, arms. Feet, waist, arms. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Let's put these two together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Eat the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple, eat the apple. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Grab the apple, grab the apple, eat the apple. Grab the apple and eat the apple. Grab the apple and set. Notice any sensations from the flow. Let's try one more. We're going to step our left foot out to the side. Palms are together. We're going to inhale and scoop the earth up. Exhale, return back to the earth. As you inhale, dot your left foot, lift the knee up, palms of the hands come together, and then release. Step over to your right, grab the earth. Exhale, return back to the earth. Inhale back to center, dot your right foot, lift the knee, palms of the hands come together. Let's do that again. Over to your left, grab the earth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in and exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. And then inhale, let's gather all around. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Palms of the hands come together. Rest them right at your heart center. Notice any sensations of working with the flow, going with the flow, going with the rhythm of your body, your heartbeat. And then we'll close this by doing a little bit of a crossover, cross one ankle over the other, cross one wrist over the other, interlace the fingers and come in. Take a couple breaths here as we start to close this practice. Bring everything together, all that energy we've cultivated and stimulated and circulated and flowed. Now we just bring it all together, let it do its magic, healing the body, restoring the body, feeling energized and calm all at the same time. It's a calm energy as opposed to a overly excited energy that will tire us out. Bring one hand to the back of your head, one to the front. Take an in and out breath here as you calm down your nervous system, your fight and flight system, your rest digestive system. We want to rest and digest system, calming it down, and then bringing one hand to the heart, keeping one hand to the forehead still. A couple of in and out breaths. And then a hand that's on your head, bring it on your belly. A couple of in and out breaths here. The whole body has been energized and restored. And now we'll bring it into a complete harmony as we inhale. Palms of the hands come together one more time, bring them out to your chest. Letting this practice bring for you whatever you need today. And if you'd like to invite in an intention, open up your hands to a lotus flower. Today I invite into my life. Nice and clear here. Ask for what you need today. Today I invite into my life. Maybe it's joy, peace, harmony. What do you need today? And then close your hands, protect your inner light, your inner flame, letting this practice bring for you whatever today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a flow-filled day. Thank you.